Hello, my dear children. Good morning. Welcome back to today's online class. I am Radhika, your geography teacher. Children, today I am going to take geography new chapter climate. Children, in the last two chapters from the geography, you have studied about the landforms and the drainage of our country. These are the two of the three basic elements that one learns about the natural environment of any area. In this chapter, you will learn about the third, that is, the atmospheric conditions that prevail over our country. Children, did you know why do we wear woolens in December? Why it is hot and uncomfortable in the month of May? And why it is rains in June and July? The answer of these old questions can be found out by studying about the climate of India. Before that, we can study the difference between weather and climate. Weather. It refers to the state of the atmosphere over an area at any point of time. It may be morning time, evening time or night time. The condition of atmosphere over an area at any point of time is called the weather. Okay, it refers to the state of the atmosphere or condition of the atmosphere over an area at any point of time. Climate. It refers to the sum total of weather conditions and variations over a large area for a long period of time. Weather means it is the state of the atmosphere over an area at any point of time. Okay. And climate means it is the sum total of weather conditions. That is sum total of weather conditions and variations over a large area for a long period of time is called climate. That a long period period of time means it may be more than 30 years. Clear? What is weather? It refers to the state of the atmosphere over an area at any point of time. Then climate means it is the sum total of weather conditions and variations over a large area for a long period of time. On the basis of generalized monthly atmospheric conditions, the year is divided into seasons such as winter season, summer season or rainy seasons. On the basis of the generalized monthly atmospheric condition, the year is divided into seasons such as winter, summer and rainy seasons. Children, you know, the world is divided into a number of climatic regions. Do you know what type of climate India has and why it is so? Okay, let's see. The climate of India is monsoon. What is the climate of India? Monsoon. You know children, this monsoon word is derived from Arabic word mausim. Monsoon means that word is derived from Arabic word mausim. Okay, literary meaning season. Then, what is the meaning of monsoon? Monsoon refers to the seasonal reversal in the wind direction during a year. What is monsoon? It refers to the seasonal reversal in the wind direction during a year. The climate of India is described as a monsoon time. Clear children? Next, we can see the factors which influence the climate of any places. Okay, climatic controls. You know, there are 6 major controls of the climate of any places. That is latitude, altitude, pressure and wind system, distance from the sea, ocean currents, and relief features. There are 6 major controls of the climate of any places. They are latitude, altitude, pressure and wind system, distance from the sea, ocean currents, and relief features. Let's see each one. First one is latitude. Due to the curvature of the earth, the amount of solar energy received varies according to latitude. As a result, air temperature generally decreases from the equator towards the poles. You know that the sun rays directly falls on equator and it is landing in the polar region. That is why air temperature in the polar region, the air temperature is very less, and in the equator region it is very high. Then second, altitude. As one goes from the surface of the earth to higher altitudes, the atmosphere became less dense and the temperature decreases. The hills are therefore cooler during summer. Clear, children? As one goes from the surface of the earth to the higher altitudes, that means the elevated areas, the atmosphere became less dense and the temperature decreases. That's why the hills are cooler during summer. Then, third one, the pressure and wind system. The pressure and wind system of any area depend on the latitude and altitude of the place. Okay, pressure and wind system depends on the latitude and altitude of the place. Thus, it influences the temperature and rainfall pattern. Clear? Then, next, distance from the sea. The sea exerts a moderating influence on the climate. As the distance from the sea increases, its moderating influence decreases, and the people experience extreme weather condition. Clear, children? This condition is known as continentally, that means very hot during summer and very cold during winters. Okay, once again I will explain. The sea exerts a moderating influence on climate. As the distance from the sea increases, the land lies far away from the sea. In that land, experience moderating influence. Okay, that moderating influence decreases. The people experience extreme weather condition. If the land lies near the sea, there is a moderate weather condition. But if the land lies far away from the sea, will experience extreme, very hot weather condition. Clear? The next one is ocean currents. Ocean currents along with the onshore winds affects the climate of the coastal areas. For example, any coastal area with a warm or a cold current flowing past it will be warmed or cooled if the winds are onshore. Ocean current means from which area that current. The ocean current means it is the ocean water, movement of the ocean water. Okay. From where the ocean water is coming, it is coming from the equatorial region or a polar region. According that, it will influence the weather condition in that area. If it is coming from the polar region, it will carry which type of water? Very cold water. That means that cold will affect the weather condition in that flowing areas. Or it coming from the equatorial region is it is very hot, that is why which type of influence it will give to that running areas, that is a hot climate. Clear, children? Then finally, relief feature. Relief to plays a major role in determining the climate of a place. High mountains act as barriers for cold and hot winds. They may also cause precipitation if they are high enough and lie in the path of rain-bearing winds. The leeward sides of the mountains remains relatively dry. Okay. Relief features also play a major role in determining the climate of a place. High mountains act as barriers for cold or hot winds. It will not allow to enter hot or a cold wind. It will act as a barrier. Then they may also cause precipitation because of the, that how the rain is happening. Okay, it is coming and hitting on the mountains and the rain is getting. They may also cause precipitation if they are high enough and lie in the path of rain-bearing winds. The leeward side of the mountain remains relatively dry. The rain-bearing wind means the wind is coming and hitting the mountains. In that side is called rain-bearing side. Then leeward side means the opposite side of the mountain. That is called the leeward side. Okay, these are the major controls of the climate of any place. Let's see the factors affecting India's climate. Now we discussed about a common factors. Next we are moving to the factors affecting India's climate. First one, latitude. The Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of the country from the Rann of Kutch in the west to Mizoram in the east. You know that the Tropic of Cancer cut our country into two parts, and it is starting from Rann of Kutch in the west to Mizoram in the east. Almost half of the country lying south of the Tropic of Cancer belongs to the tropical area. All the remaining area north of the tropics lies in the subtropics. Okay, children. Here we are saying about a latitude. The one of the important latitude line is 23.5 degree north. That is Tropic of Cancer. In that Tropic of Cancer is dividing our country into two parts, north side and south side. In the south, we experience a tropical climate. In the north, we experience a subtropical climate. So, India's climate has characteristics of a tropical as well as subtropical climates. Clear? First one, latitude. The Tropic of Cancer is dividing our country into two parts, and it starts from Rann of Kutch in the west to Mizoram in the east. The area lies the north of the Tropic of Cancer experience a tropical climate, and the south of the parts experience a tropical climate, and the north part experience a subtropical climate. That is why India's climate characteristics of the tropical and subtropical climates. Next, altitude. India has mountains to the north which have an average height of about 6,000 meters. You know that. Which is that mountain, children? Himalaya. India have a Himalaya that is in the north side. What is the height of that Himalaya? 6,000 meters. India also has a vast coastal area where the maximum elevation is about 30 meters. You know that coastal areas, the southern side, that is why India is called a peninsula. Okay. This Himalaya prevent the cold winds from Central Asia from entering the subcontinent. Okay, children, from the Central Asia, one cold wind is coming, but our Himalaya is not allowing to enter that cold wind to our part. It prevents the cold wind which is coming from the Central Asia. It is because of these mountains that this subcontinent experiences comparatively milder winter as compared to Central Asia. Clear, children? altitude. Altitude means we have a one great mountain. What is the name of that great mountain? Himalaya. What is the height of Himalaya? 6,000 meters. And this Himalaya prevent the cold wind that is coming from the Central Asia. That is why Indian subcontinent experience a milder winter. Clear, children? Okay, children, today I am going to stop here. See you next time. Thank you.